Hello everyone, my name is Saurabh and I'm from Parliament Leeds. So today we're going to do a quick video overview of SalesNav, what SalesNav is, what SalesNav does, and how to use SalesNav. So SalesNav is basically a prospecting tool from LinkedIn. It is a paid tool. There are different types of subscription models available, which you can have a look at LinkedIn website and online. You can have a look as to which plan suits your requirement. So I'm not going to go into that details. That of course can be checked online. So once you are subscribed to LinkedIn, Sales Navigator, this is the homepage or the dashboard that you would arrive at. And on Sales Navigator, there are two options or two kinds of filters that you see. One over here is the lead filters, and the second that you see is the account filters. Lead filters is the individual lead or the individual, it refers to the individual prospects, that is the people. So if you are making a list of persons according to your ICP or target profile, it would be under the filters, lead filters. And if you want to make a list of companies, that would be under account filters. So let's quickly dive in and have a look at what lead filter options are available on SalesNav. So now we are into the lead filters. So as you can see, you can put in details for the company, the role of the person, uh, their location, and more personal information. Then on the right, you can have a look at the buyer intent, best path in, recent updates, and workflow. So we'll be going through these one by one. So let's begin with the company. So just as the name implies, this is the current company that the person should be working in, so and so company. Say for example, over here I say Pearl Lemon. So we have various Pearl Lemon companies, but we'll go for this one. So see, just as we put in the name Pearl Lemon Group, we right now see 109 people on LinkedIn who are working with Pearl Lemon. So that is how the current company, so this is the current company these people are working with. Other than that, next you can go for a company headcount also, that the company could be self-employed. So if you leave it, if you don't select any current company, you can have a generic search also that I need companies. For example, I'm looking for people who are working in companies with a headcount of say less than 200 people. So I'll select 51 to 200. So I'll be selecting 1 to 10, 11 to 50, 51 to 200. So that will cover companies as per my requirement, whether I want 1 to 50 or not, or I straight away select just this. So if you remove this filter, you can go by companies which have a headcount of 51 to 200, which of course is a very, we've not much filter. So see, you have 58 million people who are working in companies with that headcount. So that is how the headcount works. You can select the past company of people that I want people who've been working on with IBM, for example, and who are currently working in companies which have a headcount of 50 to 200. We've not even given any location so far. So next is the company type. If you know, it's a partnership company, or it's a public company, or it's privately held. So you can see the options over here. We leave it blank. You can select the headquarters location. You say, I want companies which are based in United States. So which are headquartered in United States. As soon as we include that, see, the numbers have dropped down to 31,000 now. However, this person's location over here is Singapore. This is United States. This is United States. So on. So let's have a quick look. See, Turkey, India. Now, why are people from India, Turkey, Singapore showing up on the list along with people from United States? Because we have selected the company's headquarter location to be United States, but we have not said that the person should also be located in United States. Like a person could be working in a company which is headquartered in United States, which is a global company, or otherwise they have remote teams and people could be located anywhere. So especially see in this case we are looking at IBM, which is a global company. They have offices almost in every country. So that is how the company headquarters and the individual's geography can also be selected, which we'll go through stuff one by one. So next we come to the role. What is the role of the person? It'll give you certain options, and if you don't find your option in there, you can type in and start to look at the options that it provides. For example, a person is working in information technology. With the current filters, it is showing 5,000 people over here. A person People working in the healthcare services with United States and the team size that we've given and IBM, it's 284 people, so on and so forth. So it'll give you various filters. So the more the number of filters, as you keep on adding the filters, you keep narrowing down, and this number will keep on going down because you are further. The number is going to go down, and you'll be having a more precise target audience as per your requirement. So that is how the function will work. For example, we select, so right now this is 31,000 people. I'm looking for people only working in information technology. As soon as you include that, the number has gone down to 5,000. Then you have so this is the function, but then you also have the job titles, right? In information technology, is the person managerial? So there you see. So as soon as I put in the keyword manager, I see project manager, I see sales manager, general manager. All these options will start showing up. Business development manager. So accordingly, we can enter the job titles. You can also go by seniority. It is, I don't want to go. I'm looking at whether you're looking at C level, whether you're look so whatever you're looking, the your target audience, you can so CXO would be for chief financial officers, chief executive officers, CEOs, CFOs, so on and so forth, CMOs. You want only the owners and partners, you want vice presidents. So you can choose, or the director level people. So you can, let's include the filter director. So our list has gone down only to 588 people now. So that is how the seniority level will work. Then the past job title could not be of much relevance, but it depends on your requirement. Years in the current company, you can decide that the person has been in the company less than 1 year, 1 to 2 years. It would depend for the person who is making the search. Which industry are we from? Are we from is it from HR's perspective? Is it a placement agency? Is it looking for people who are looking for a job change? So they would be probably be looking at the number of years, or it would depend on their specific requirement. And so years in the current position. So how many years the person has been with the company that we've selected, or how many years the person has been in on the position that we've selected. So that's how those filters will work. So similarly, let's year wise you have different slabs. Now coming to the personal ones. So first location that you had selected, United States, was the company's headquarter. I'm going to remove IBM now and let's see what happens. Right now you're on 588 results. There you see 49,000. Because now I'm looking at companies which have a headcount of 50 to 200, which are headquartered in United States. People A person who's working in information technology and is director level. So see, because I've not given any specific company, it could be, I'm saying whoever matches this criteria could be from any company. So now what we're going to do over here is I'm going to give a location of the person also. So not only do I want that the company is headquartered in the United States, I'm also going to say that the person should also be located in the United States. So the results that we are seeing right now are 49,000. Let's see what happens. This should narrow down a bucket. See, this has reduced the number by 8,000. Then you have the industry. Which industry? So you can still go through the various industries, or you can type if you don't find yours. So whether it is, so there would be so many industries available over here, and so you can select the relevant industry, first name, last name, profile language. Of course, if you're looking for the profile language to be English, it's not going to make much of a difference because most of the people on LinkedIn would be having the profile in English, especially in United States. Years of experience, again, this is their total experience. Which groups, any particular group that person is a part of. So LinkedIn has various groups which are industry specific, could be anything, hobbies specific, and yeah. So if you know a name of a group, you could check for people who match your filters and the parts of specific groups or the education, which school are they from, you can check on that as well. So that is how the company, the role and the job title, then the seniority level, then company headquarters, the person's geography or the location, and the experience, all these filters work on sales nav. Next, when you come over here, person has buyer intent. So if you're not very clear about what it means, click on the question mark. Leads who work at accounts that have expressed high or moderate interest in your company in the past 30 days. Buyer intent is determined by email and ad engagement, company page views, and profile views. So based on my company page, because if I'm searching from my sales nav, it'll show people who have interacted with my company's ads or website and so on and so in the past 30 days. So basically not website. So if we've been using LinkedIn's in-mail feature, which is just like cold email, you're sending emails on LinkedIn. If people have interacted with your in-mails or your LinkedIn ads are running, or they visited your company page on LinkedIn, or they visited your profile page in the last 30 days, so it will specifically show those people. Then there is category interest, where based on your product's category and the other profile data on your LinkedIn profile, if those people have interest in such things, they've been following your company, so on and so forth. So this is their, if they've shown interest in any of your properties and services, that is one way to check on it. Now connections would be, there is a first degree connection, second degree connection. So by first degree we mean by the immediate connections that you have on LinkedIn. Second degree would be their connections. Third degree would be outside your first degree, that is you don't have connections with those people. Group members would be if you're part of groups and those people are part of those groups, then they'll be showing in the group members option. So past colleagues, shared experiences, there are various kinds of options. Who've changed jobs recently, who've posted on LinkedIn in the past 30 days or 90 days, and so those options would be there. They've been mentioned in news, anything on their profile which is related to news articles and stuff like that that they've shared. And so I would say these are the important filters that which are more used on LinkedIn Sales Nav. And what you can do is, after you have, say, if you're happy with the results and you don't need to put any more filters in there, you can save your search. So your saved search would reflect over here. There it is in your saved searches. So you can name it, you can edit the name of that search, or it'll pick up the name based on the filters that you've given and it'll save it. So that's how you search on LinkedIn, and you can save a search. Then subsequently, you can use this saved search URL and you can share it with your team members. You can use it later on for any prospecting or adding it to a campaign. And that's how SalesNav works. So in another video, I'll be going through the accounts filters. Thank you.